Okay, so I believe this is okay. So I've split them into the three piles that come in. This pile will come there. The next video will be the middle one, and the third one will be to the side to those who care. Um, all right, so I'm just going to start opening them. Yeah, I have a time limit too. All right, let's go for this. Okay, so it's got another one of these cards. Um, I'm assuming that all boosters have those now, like all these special 12 card boosters. It's a forest, I believe. It looks foresty, and it might be a swamp. I think it's a swamp actually, but it's very green, this one. It's more green than what it appears to you guys. Okay, so we got a mountain out of Phuket. Full art, cool. Snaring supplies, deliberate, cleric's life bond, which was pretty good in the little game I played by myself. Um, relic vial. I'll have a look at this. It's a 3-cost artifact. Uh, it, it's got pay 2 and tap, sacrifice a creature, draw a card. As long as you control a cleric, Relic Bell has whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses one. Each opponent loses one life, and you gain one life. So interesting. Um, Spring Mantle Cleric. It's a green cleric. Um, Spring Mantle Cleric enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast it. Gortag Nightrunner. Um, Uh, when he hits, he costs two colors and a red. When he hits a player, you exile the top card of the library, and you may play that card this turn. It is a 2/3. Jawora's Disrupting. It becomes a tapped blue land. When it enters, counter target's spell unless its controller pays 1. Interesting. Okay. Mind Drain. Uh, okay, that's interesting too. That's a common in front of uncommons. Okay. So we have 2 rares here and a foil. And, well, I'm going to show the insect token. Cool. Yeah, that looks cool. It's got a rhinoceros beetle. Or what I, yeah, based on rhinoceros beetle, if anything. All right, so the foil is a foil common. It can be unblocked. Uh, 2 colorless and blue. It is a sea floor stalker. You can look the rest up. Coveted Prize is one of our rares. This spell costs 1 less for each creature in your party. It costs 4 colors and a black, but that can be reduced as before. Search your library for a card and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your library. If you have a full party, that means you've got a cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard in play, you may cast a spell with converted mana cost 4 or less from your hand without paying its mana costs. That's pretty good, actually. I like that. I don't know how likely you'll have a full party ever though. Yeah, it seems EDH playable. Changelings won't just do it automatically too. Not sure about that still. Okay, Master of the Winds is the other one. It is 2 colors, double blue. It flies, as you'd expect, I think. So it's also a wizard. It is a 1/4. When Master of the Winds enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards and discard a card. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery or wizard spell, you may have Master of the Wind, Space Power, and Tough Ice switch. Become 4/1 or 1/4. Okay, cool. That's that packed up. Pack 2. They're all in the same picture too, on the front. It's kind of core looking out. Um, well, you can see the picture. Right. So another sort of land one, I would say. I'd say that would be a land. Yeah, I'd say that's a land. That's the hard cardboard card. Swamp. Strength of Solidarity. Titapeak Ambusher. Resolute Strike. Cliffhaven Sellsword. Ardent Electromancer. Skyclave Shadowcat. Okay, so it costs 3 colours and a black. It starts as a 3/3. It is a cat horror. Sacrifice another creature, put a 1/1 counter on Skyclave Shadowcat. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it dies, draw a card. Okay. Okay, so we've got some alternate art here. Skyclave Squid. Skyclave Squid. It is 1 and a blue. It has 3/2, but it has Defender. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, Skyclave Squid can attack this turn as though it didn't have Defender. Okay, cool. Bubble Snare. Disenchant. Now we have 1 rare this time and a foil. Resolute Strike is the foil. It costs 1 white. I believe it is 2/2. It is an instant, but you can auto attach an equipment to a warrior, which I think is the real plus of the card. Okay, we got a land. It is the black land. White on top. I don't know if that changes. I don't think it does. The order of the swapping lands. Which one's the face? I don't think that would matter at all, actually, to be honest. I'm trying to think of a situation where it would. Because they're all basic. They're not basic. Alright, so cool equipment. Draw the card too. Alright, we have an island. This is the next pack. Jorainga's Visionary. Draws you a card. 3/2, 2 colourless. 3 colours and a green. Skyclave Squid in normal art. Nulkai Ox. Nullified Ox. Dreadworm. These are all just uncommon, so I'm not going to go through them really. Gazundu Stomper. Scion of the Swarm. Okay. This is 3 colours, double black. It's flying. It starts as a 3/3. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on it, basically. Ballard Glen Recovery. It can also enter as a tapped green land. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. It is sorcery, 2 colourless and a green, so it kind of costs 1 more than Reclaim, which is basically the same card, unless Reclaim's insert. Yeah, I think those cards have sort of been going down in mana value, actually. They've generally been in green now of late, sort of thing. Blood Price. So this again is a common after an uncommon. Yeah. And then we've got a uncommon again. Merfolk Wanderer. Flying. Whenever Merfolk Wanderer deals combat damage to a player, that player mills a card. You can also it costs 1 blue. It has flying. It's a 1/1. Sacrifice Merfolk Windrobber. Draw a card, but your opponent needs 8 cards or more in the graveyard to do that. Okay, so we have a cat beast. I don't know if the other things have that. It is a 2/2. Yeah. Okay, so we have a foil. It is one that flips with a land, and we have a rare as a land. But I'll show you that. So this is 1 green. Put a 1/1 counter on a target creature, and you can also have it as coming into play tapped as a green. Yeah. Not sure how viable that is, but yeah. Okay, so this is Throne of Malachi. This is our land in the pack. It is add 1 colours. Tap, add 1 colours. Pay 1, tap. Put a charge counter on Throne of Malachi. Remove a counter from Throne of Malachi. Add 2 mana of any 1 colour. Spend this mana only to cast Kika spells. Oh, okay. I wouldn't say that's a very good land, to be honest. Yeah, yeah, you've got to have a bit of kicker, I think. But yeah, yeah, you can only remove one charge counter. I don't think you can like do it several turns and remove heaps of charge counters too. I think it's remove a charge counter for fundamental tap. Yeah, and it's yeah. So, yeah. Stores mana, then releases 2 mana when you want to kick or something. So, oh, this one I've done the wrong way. I guess. Kind of looks like a Day of Judgment sort of thing, Day of Damnation, stuff blown up sort of card looking thing. Alright. Planes, Sneaking Guide. Oh, this is the next pack. Expedition Champion, Dauntless Survivor, Grogtag Bugcatcher. Okay, now we've come to the uncommons. Iridescent Hornbeetle, it costs 4 and a green. It's a 3/4, so kind of low stats, but it has an ability, of course. At the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 green insect token for each 1/1 counter you've put on creatures under your control this turn. Okay. Marussa's Root Grazer. It is white and green. It's uncommon. Vigilance, it is a 2/3, which is pretty good stats for just 2 mana, in a sense. You may put a basic land from your hand onto the battlefield. Okay, that's pretty good too. Return to basic land you control to its owner's hand. Not as good as the first ability, unless you're trying to get landfall triggers, which is pretty cool. Okay, it's a beast. The funny art of Canopy Belloff. Not going to talk too much about that. We've now got commons again. Snaring Supplies. So we've got 2 Sneaking Guides in this pack. Alright. We've got a Core Warrior token this time. Okay, we have a foil. It is 1 and a black. It has lifelink and fly. You can also kicker it for 3 and a black. It gets 2 1/1 counters if you do that. So 6 mana, you get a 3/3 flying lifelinker. I think you'd rather just play it for 2 most of the time and get those early beats in with lifelink and maybe trigger some lifelink stuff. Myriad Construct is the rare. We are nearly running out of time too, people. So I will stop there on this part.